Well, we're back here at the Selinsgrove Speedway, the capital speed of Snyder County, and I'm Johnny Strawser, calling all the lap-by-lap action here tonight at Selinsgrove. It's 8:38, and it's time to go with the sprint car feature. So we go down over the starting lineup. On the pole in car number 80 out of Waterloo, New York will be Bobby Parrow, and alongside him in car number 36 out of Mechanicsburg will be Rod Ort. Starting in that third spot in car number 9C will be Bill Case, and right beside him in that fourth starting position will be Lenny Krautheim. Starting fifth in the Jasper Petit, number 3 will be Chuck Ward, and starting sixth in the number 76, last week's feature winner, will be Scotty Hawes. Starting in that seventh spot out of Harrisburg in the Sheets Polaris, number 9 will be Joey Gravino, and right beside him in the Kreitz Brightbill, number 69K will be Donnie Kreitz. Starting in that ninth spot, my pick to win the feature tonight, judging from the heat races, would be the number 77 of Frankie Kerr, and right beside him in the number 26 will be Jim Nace. Starting 11th in car number 1M Junior will be Roger Moyer Jr., and right beside him in that 12th starting spot in the CarMate trailer number 0 will be Greg Lamy. Starting 13th in car number 63 will be Phil Walter, and right beside him in the number 11 will be Scott Priester. Starting in that 15th spot in the number 4C will be Dave Corson, and alongside him in the number 14T, a second-generation driver from Beavertown, Pennsylvania, will be Troy Camp. Starting in that 16th spot in that 17th starting position, in car number 16 will be Jim Diamond, and alongside him in car number 1S will be Dave Stewart. Rounding out the field will be Barry Camp, BJ Stewart, Eddie Whitebread, and Steve DeCosta. Well, we got a Charlie Page green flag, and we'll watch them as they thunder off at turn number 4. Bobby Parrow takes the early lead as they come off turn number 2 and head down the long backstretch here, and we got a car spinning in turns 2. And it's the 4C of Dave Corson, does a 360. Everybody misses him miraculously, and that's going to call for an early yellow flag, and we'll go back to that original starting lineup. We're back here at the Selinsgrove Speedway. We have a rabbit setting along the outside guardrail here on the front stretch. I think he's going to head for high ground here in just a matter of a few seconds. We got green flag and we're underway. Everybody thunders into turn number 1, but we got a yellow. So evidently a false start, and we're going to stay right in here because we should be ready to go next time around. So we have a rabbit on the speedway, and that is not the cause of the false start, though. Field nicely reassembled up in turn number 4. Our starter, Charlie Page, signaling to be ready to go. As everybody looking sharp as they roll by our video booth here at the Selinsgrove Speedway. A real pleasure to be here at Selinsgrove for the 1988 season. The tri-promoters here at Selinsgrove Speedway, George and Earl Zeckman, along with Barry King, and of course the PR director, Ted Wrights, very hospitable to our entire crew. And right now we're just about set to go with the 25-lap sprint car feature event. Who's going to win it? It's a wild start up in turns 3 and 4. The green flag waves. Nace comes around the outside. He's got about 5 cars already. Everybody thunders through turns 1 and 2 now. Jim Nace, we got a red. Trouble here on the front stretch off turn 4. So Dave Corson getting upside down. That happened way in the back of the field. We were watching most of the field head into turns 1 and 2. We actually got 2 of them up there. So trouble immediately here at the start of our 25-lap sprint car feature. We'll be back with hopefully everything straightened away and we can get this feature event underway. Roger Boyer and Dave Corson. Well, we're back in here one more time at the Selinsgrove Speedway for take 3 in this 25-lap sprint car feature. Charlie Page waves the green flag, and we're underway. Once again, Jim Nace around the outside, tries to move up quickly. They thunder into turns 1 and 2. Nace up high. Chuck Ward also moving up, along with Donnie Kreitz Jr. in the number 69K. But your leader is the number 80 of Bobby Parrow as they come off turn number 4. Parrow with the lead. Rod Orr runs second, Lenny Krautheim third, followed by the 69K of Donnie Kreitz Jr. Then it's Chuck Ward, Jim Nace, and the 76 of Scotty Haas. So the cream quickly coming to the top here in this 25-lap sprint car feature. Nace around the outside of the number 3 of Chuck Ward now. Nace and Ward go side by side through turns 1 and 2. Rod Orr getting up high, and so does Jim Nace. Bobby Parrow with a comfortable lead now as they head through turns 3 and 4. Lenny Krautheim runs second. Donnie Kreitz third. Nace gets around Rod Orr and moves up to that 4th spot. Frankie Kerr on the move in the Bob Fetter number 77. Joey Gramino trying to get around the number 76 of Scotty Haas. They haul into turn number 3. And we got a car coming what looks to be a stop here on the front stretch. The number 1S of Dave Stewart, and he's going to bring out the yellow. Stewart brings out the yellow here on the front stretch. You have to wonder why Dave didn't pull into the pit area. Could have kept this event going. Possibly the car jumped out of gear. If that would be the case, then it would be excusable to stop on the front stretch, that's for sure. But Dave Stewart bringing things to a sudden stop here in the action. We'll be back with the continuation of tonight's 25-lap sprint car feature with Bobby Parrow up front. Well, we're back in here at the Selinsgrove Speedway with your leader, Bobby Parrow. Lenny Krautheim runs second. Here comes Chuck Ward, Jim Nace, and Donnie Kreitz from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th position. Parrow takes Leonard Krautheim through turns 1 and 2. Donnie Kreitz runs third. Jim Nace now gets around Chuck Ward and moves up to that 4th spot. Krautheim right on the rear bumper of Bobby Parrow as they head through turns 3 and 4. Nace beginning to challenge Donnie Kreitz now for that 2nd spot. They'll make out the 3rd spot. Kreitz runs 3rd, but there goes Jim Nace on the inside. Nace quickly up into 3rd now. Jim Nace will now set his sights on the number 3 of Lenny Krautheim as they come off turn number 4. Bobby Parrow continues to lead. Right there goes the number 3 of Chuck Ward and the 77 of Frankie Kerr, followed by Scotty Haas, Barry Camp, and Joey Gravino. Bobby Parrow continues to lead. Lenny Krautheim, Jim Nace, and Donnie Kreitz off turn number 2 now. Jim Nace beginning to apply the pressure on the number 3 of Lenny Krautheim. Kreitz moving up a little bit on Jim Nace as they come off turn number 4. We got a couple of cars headed to the pit area. And Chuck Ward has drifted to a stop right here on the front stretch in the Jasper Petit number 3. Tough break for Chuck Ward as he was riding real solid in that 3rd spot, and then Jim Nace got around him. He come around 3 and 4 and he slowed down. Came to a stop here on the front stretch. So evidently engine problems, possibly maybe drive line let go in the number 3. At any rate, Chuck Ward will be a spectator, it looks like, for the rest of this one. He looks to be looking at the left rear tire on that car. We get the camera to zoom in there just a little bit. It's possible that there's a left rear tire going down on the car. But what a tough break. Chuck Ward out of a money spot, that's for sure. We'll be back with the continuation.